Hope this doesn't look not classy.
What?
If it doesn't. Just my cup hanging out right here.
I mean, we're not necessarily the classiest of people anyway, so.
I resent that, and I want you to take it back.
You're the one who said red solo cups. I was going to go get the glass cups.
Yeah, but like, who has time for that?
There's like a fruit fly flying around.
Where?
It's just flying around here.
Kill it. Kill it and kill it and kill it again.
I need to go to the fumigator.
A fumigator? No, you just need boiling hot water down your drain.
Oh, yeah.
It kills all the eggs.
I need to change my entire garbage disposal. Not
Call
me.
Lázaro. Lázaro does a really good job, and he's gonna charge you fair price. It's not gonna be like up the crazy.
You can just have Dennis do it.
But instead of just calling a professional who's an actual plumber and helping a small business, you go
But
ahead and just do it yourself.
it has nothing to do with the pipes. It's just changing the actual disposal.
Right. But what if it does have to do with the pipe? What if you do have corrosion?
Leave that for the next homeowner.
Literally the worst. Wow. Don't rent here.
So don't rent.
I won't rent here. Don't worry about it. Y'all want to charge me rent like crazy.
I want to
No.
charge you. You mean the state of Florida wants to
Nah,
charge
chill
you.
out. Not the state of Florida. This is you. This is private ownership, girl.
You got to pay what the house is worth.
Wrong. But okay. What?
Nothing.
My hair is agitating my ears. So I'm trying to move it out of the ear pocket. This is why I cut it short in the first place.
Looks cute. I like your bangs.
My bangs.
Your bangs.
Those are a recent discovery that I don't know if I'm going to keep around. We'll see.
Your bangs.
Yeah.
I mean,
See
if
how
you're
we
trying
parted
to-
it today.
If you're trying to let your hair grow, you need to keep it.
No, I don't. I can continue to do it sideways or keep it parted to the side rather than just letting the furvels, just hang out in the center. Oh my God. See, this is going to drive me absolutely insane.
You're the one who just
fine.
wiggled it right now. So.
I know, but it wasn't moving and then I
Typical.
moved it. Yeah. I was driving and I was just like, I was just doing a thing here. Anyway. I mean, you have fingers too.
I don't remember which
B,
one.
I said at the beginning.
B.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to the finale episode of We Should Know This podcast. God, no, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on, go. No. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here with us. You made it to the finale. So did we, apparently. Jesus.
Welcome, guys, to the last episode of season 1.
Season one.
Season 1.
Thank you.
We've been renewed for season 2.
That's right.
So
As we've said before, we are heading towards season 2. Wait, we have to do the thing for the thumbnail.
Oh, this is
No. Are we doing 10 or are we doing thumbs up?
This is episode 10,
Okay.
and we've been renewed for season 2.
Yay. Okay. We'll figure out what thumbnail we're going to use later. But yes, thank you so much for making it, guys. You have made our entire season possible. It's been a great ride,
It has been.
right? Have you had fun? Because it sounds like you've had so much fun, Anna. Jesus
I've had
H.
so much fun, and
Clearly,
I've
clearly.
learned so much about you, Soph.
Ay, qué linda. Same.
Stupid.
Same. We have so many fun things planned for season 2. And yes, you guessed it. People will show up.
Yes.
We will be having guests on their podcast. We're going to change our look.
Change our look.
Our look and location. But we will be having special guests.
Yeah.
We're going to learn things. Okay.
Yes,
About other
like
things.
we said earlier,
Right.
season 1 is an episode of getting to know us.
Right.
Things that we should know about each other.
That's
Things that you guys should know about us. And season 2, it's things that we should know.
It's true. It's true. We're so excited. Like we said, if you guys have any suggestions or things that you guys want us to research, or like, hey, did you guys know about, Mount Fuji?
I don't know anything about Mount Fuji.
Me either. I heard a discussion the other day they were like, oh, Fiji water. I'm like, yeah, the mountain Fiji. But I don't think that's correct. So we will figure that out. Do you know what Pompeii is?
No.
See, I've heard of Pompeii, but I think it was like a whole civilization that died to a volcano. A volcano erupted and it I think.
There's things that I don't know, but there's things that like they don't really catch my attention. So it's like, okay, whatever. Like Pompeii, like I would have never.
Do you know what a Roth IRA is?
Sort of.
Good. Thank you, TikTok.
Sort of.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Maybe we'll have a financial expert on here sometime.
We're learning.
Yuri's learning?
Judy's learning.
Yuri's learning.
I's learning.
I's learning and Yuri's learning.
Yuri's learning.
Twins. That should have been the name of the podcast. Yuri's learning and I's learning.
I's learning. So dumb.
But anyway, since it is a celebration, we do have our solo cups filled with adult beverage. We will explain what it is. Don't worry. All right. It's bad manners to cheers and not drink. Sorry. It is we're splitting a Schaffenhofer.
I don't know if that's the proper way to...
I'm going to put the spelling. I asked this last time that we went to Epcot. I was just like, how do you pronounce it, senora? And she was just like, Schaffenhofer. And I was just like, incredible. That's what I'm going to call it.
So we're saying it right.
Right. It's the grapefruit beer that you'll get in the Germany Pavilion in Epcot World Showcase.
Yes, that's where we tried it for the first time and fell in love.
It's true. And then they finally started selling it at Publix, and they were like,
blessed.
So either she keeps it in stock or I'll just bring it, So we're splitting it today. So we're not getting drunk because it's not of the Lord, but we are of age. We are both over the age, the legal age to drink. Okay.
Yes.
So disclaimer for all of those peepers. Okay.
Yeah. So today's episode, it's the finale. So we kind of just wanted to like recap a little bit about, like season 1, what have been our favorite parts, our favorite things that we've learned, something that we thought we knew, but we didn't know about each other maybe. And yeah.
It's a celebration,
It's a celebration. We do have some bubbly to pop
at the very end. Well, hopefully we'll have a special guest if he's feeling up to it. It's going to be Matthew. We'll see.
We'll see if he's in a good mood.
If he's in a good mood. He just woke up from a nap and we heard screaming. It's fine. We're just going to offer him some chocolate later.
Yeah. I don't know that chocolate is going to make him feel better. Maybe a lollipop.
Maybe, okay. We'll give him a lollipop. Whatever's going to make him smile on the camera because let's be real. It's $1 million.
Okay, so let's
recap. So as you guys remember, first episode was Why Should We Know This? Which was the explanation of how we came about our name and who we are just a little bit. Do you have a favorite moment of that episode?
I just think that it was our first episode. That's my favorite part, that we finally did it, that we actually started it.
I have to agree.
And we so far have kept it going, and we hope to keep it going.
We committed.
As long as we can.
I think my favorite part is that we learned. We learned a lot. Yeah, for the second episode.
Yeah,
lots of technical things that I'm talking about, and we got our lovely mic stands after that one because we were like enough with the.
And the hand holding, our hands were like cramping up. We got like tired.
We need to work out.
That's nothing to do with our hands.
I mean, doesn't know.
Yeah, I guess.
My whole forearm was just like.
Okay, well, carpal tunnel runs in our family, so maybe.
Mama, no, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I don't want it. Okay. I don't want it. I'm a designer. I use my wrist, guys.
Exactly.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Get carpal tunnel.
No, I'm not just wait. I'm taking all the precautions. I have my little Mexican pillow. Now. No, I just like saying it. Sorry if that's cultural appropriation. That's my bad, but I'm not sorry. Anyway, what about the second episode? Take it from me.
Take It From Me episode was where we were like giving our younger selves advice, and it was one of our favorite episodes. I think. Well, I don't know. I feel like that episode was okay. We got over the first one, and we were able to feel more comfortable, a little bit more vulnerable,
but not too vulnerable to make me sticky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, Sophia doesn't
vulnerability.
feelings.
It's true. Our feelings are icky. Maybe we'll talk to a therapist.
Maybe our therapist. We have
right. Maybe she'll come on and just walk us through our just me. Okay.
Just you. You're the one who wants to talk. about
No. I don't.
You don't want to talk about trauma.
Absolutely not.
Okay then.
First of all, let's take a poll. Who wants to talk about trauma?
Sometimes talking about trauma is better for you.
Right, but who wants to do that? Who wants to get into that?
Anyone who wants to feel better or get better or move forward or move past.
No, I'm okay.
Cindy, am I right? Am I right, Cindy?
Anyway, I also liked that episode just because I liked recapping like what we went through when we were 21.
Yeah.
You know, dark and spacey and like a loose cannon over here.
I was not a loose cannon. You were the loose cannon.
I was not. I went skydiving at 22, not 21.
You were still a loose cannon.
Okay.
Remember, you were in your dark and spacey times.
Right, but I wasn't a loose cannon. I was calling you a loose cannon. Because that's what you were.
I had just started dating one person.
That's incredibly loose of you.
Oh, okay.
Anna Loose. Get it? Wait. You're welcome.
You're so dumb.
You're just a hater because I came up with it and you didn't.
Okay.
Anyway.
Episode 3 was I'm too old for this episode, and I think we got a lot of positive feedback.
That was a fan favorite, I have to say.
From that episode. So yeah, that's my favorite part, that people really enjoyed it and people really related to the episode.
I agree. And we're still too old for every single thing that we named on that episode. We have not aged
Even though
a bit.
we've done some of them.
It's true.
If we continue to, but.
It's true. We recently actually just went on a day trip to Epcot. We were, listen. So
dead.
Dead. D-E dead. We got back Saturday night and, at a respectable time. I would say it was, 12:30?
12:30 on the dot.
12:30 on the dot, I didn't get home until 1 something, but whatever. I digress. Sunday, right? We both had a full day of church.
Yeah.
Full day of work for me. And then Alex was just like, let's just go to my house. Let's just take it easy. Us three are molidas. But I was just like, I can't nap at your house. She's just like, why? We'll make it real comfortable. You can even go to my mom's bed, which is a Tempur-Pedic and all. No, I don't have my CPAP, so I can't really nap. She was just like, say less. So we went to the house. I packed up my CPAP like I was going on a trip, and we went to her house. We had good lunch, and I slept for 5 hours. So
oh my God,
I did not mean to. I was just like, I just need an hour tops. I'm good after an hour because I'm good.
Yeah, but with Alex and Chris both sleeping at the same time, who's gonna wake you up?
Not only that, bro, but they knew.
Of course they did.
They knew, and I finally opened my eyes and Alex was there. She was on her phone or whatever. And she was just like, hey there, bud, you okay? And I was just like, what do you mean? She's like, do you know how long you slept? And I was just like, no. She's just like, yeah, it's going to be 10 o'clock at night, sweetie. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, we have wasted the entire day on this stinking bed. She's just like, but you needed it, bud. You need it. I'm like, come on. But
then it was just to get up and go home.
It was literally that. I got up. I drank a whole glass of water because I was just like, so I'm hurt. I drank a whole glass of water. I was just like, bye, friends, gotta go. I packed up my CPAP, got home, unpacked my CPAP, and went to bed. And I woke up at 10 the next day.
Love that.
Se duerme bien con CPAP. Let me just tell you, everybody should get one.
I don't know about everybody. I tried yours on and I thought I was dying.
Okay, but you didn't try it on properly. Because I put
Yes,
it on.
I did.
I put it on the max.
Oh, so you purposely wanted to kill me?
No, I just put it because that's the only way that it'll go to the level where you can. That's what I usually use to sleep, that max level.
Oh, you need it.
Right, but it the pressure starts at 4 and then it builds up to 12 to 21 to
No thanks.
Okay, well you should get one anyway.
No,
but I agree. I like that episode.
Yeah, I did too. And episode 4 was deal breakers.
Another fan favorite.
It really was, and we got a lot of. We did a poll on Instagram.
That's right.
Thanks to Chris, our social media manager.
Shout out to Chris.
She did a poll and we got a lot of really good responses
Of other deal breakers.
Yeah, of things that I would have never even thought of, or things that we even already mentioned. We're also deal breakers for other people. Again,
That's
a
true.
relatable episode.
That's true. I agree. Anyway, so yes, deal breakers was one of our popular episodes. Do you remember some of those replies that we got on social media?
Yes, I actually have some here. And one of them was entitlement, like people who are entitled.
Oof, bye. You could go.
People who are entitled think that they're better than anybody else.
My
or
favorite
like
to
a certain
cut off.
type. Yeah.
My favorite to cut off.
That was one of the deal breakers that we got. Also, smokers, but all types.
Ugh.
So it's not just cigarettes, like a weed,
Vapors.
vaping,
Ugh.
all of that.
Let me just explain to you how not cool you look. Just you look dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
One that we also mentioned was cheating, and then somebody put no second chance.
That's right. Me. Me.
There's
Me.
no second chances.
Not for me.
Another one was wasting my time.
Ooh,
Like people who take advantage of your time and like just
asco.
aren't considerate of you and other things that you have going on in your life. Another deal breaker was standing me up.
No. You disrespect my time, you disrespect me, and it's off.
Luckily, I've never been stood up by not obviously. I've been like dating my husband for like
she dated the one guy she got married to.
Yeah. But other people can send you up, friends, coworkers. There's people who like, hey, let's reschedule, but never like I get to the
last
place.
minute,
yeah,
though.
like last minute stand up.
Don't disrespect my time.
Lies. People who are liars.
Bye.
More specifically, I think like because I think everyone lies here and there.
Right.
But when people are like live to lie and they're just pathological liars, like those type of people, no, their life is a lie.
Get therapy. Find God.
Yeah.
Find God, because for what? Ew. I have so many people running through my head right now. Get pena. Bye. That's why they're not here.
And there's two that are on here. The two last ones that are on here that I think we did mention was one of them was one-sided relationships.
Yeah.
And the other one was the backup friends. Yep. If I'm not your first, bye. Those were some of the responses that we got for the deal breakers.
Yes, I think that was a great episode.
It was
great, good feedback. Thank you guys for participating in our polls.
Thanks, everyone.
Then the following episode was the Would You Rather episode.
I think that was like our more like fun. I think all of our episodes are funny.
It's true.
But I think because we were going back and forth on things that we...
I think ultimately I won. But
okay, this wasn't a game.
Wasn't it?
I think also we learned a lot more about each other in that one because for the most part in the list of the Would You Rathers, we both picked opposites.
That's true.
So maybe you didn't expect me to pick one or I didn't expect you to pick the other.
Not really.
But I think it's one of the episodes where we learned a lot of the unexpected of the other person.
It's true. We also did a poll on social media for that. Okay, so we did do a voting thing for the Would You Rather. Well, we don't have the results for that.
No, I think it was just like 50-50 in the sense of like who would pick either or.
That's true. And for those of you who picked to go to a stranger's house to take a dookie, I have questions and I have concerns. But we'll get into that at a later time.
Yeah. The next episode was the little things.
And all these little things.
Human jukebox. I think that was just a very my favorite part was that it was more of a vulnerable episode.
Yeah. We
like shared things that make us truly like happy without it being anything like over the top and over the moon. That's obviously. And we do have we did a poll for that one on Instagram.
Yeah, we did some replies. We have some replies.
So I'm going to just name some of them, like personal invitations. So like when when you get personally invited, not like invited through somebody else.
I get fail.
Those are little things.
That's cute.
Great customer service.
Oof, we love it. We love it.
Free food. Was that Christy?
That must have been Christy or somebody, one of the youths.
Saying thank you.
Please be polite. Just say it. Just thank you.
Yeah.
It just comes out of you.
Being able to pay someone later on.
Oh, that's nice.
I guess like an IOU.
Yeah. That's nice. I mean, some people are tight. Some, the budgets doesn't allow it. Like, I'll pay you on Friday when I get paid.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right with me.
Somebody put hanging out with my mom.
That's nice.
That's nice. That's cute.
You must love your mom.
I don't know who put that one. Those I don't know who put them.
Right.
relationship with Jesus.
Que bendición, as we
I
do.
love that. Inside jokes.
That's always fun.
Yeah. And then there's like quotes, like I guess of like if this person who posted these received these, theirs was, "When are you free? I miss you."
That's nice.
Or "My treat." That's also
Dyslexia. Inside joke. Amazing. 2-in-1 special.
I think that's also like a little thing. Although for me, I'm usually the one with like, "It's my treat, don't worry about it."
Okay, same.
Or the "I'll pick you up," which relates to like you with the whole, like, I prefer Alex to drive.
If it down, Mama,
Yeah.
you could swing this way.
Yeah.
You want to go to Primark? Come on by. I'm not going to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I love that episode. It was one of my favorites because, like you said, it was a vulnerable episode, and it was hard to come up with a list just because you're just like, I do these things all the time.
Yeah.
You know? But then like you don't notice like a little burst of joy is like, I do love Golden Hour.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so pretty. Makes me so happy.
Golden Hour this last weekend, this last trip that we went to in Epcot was
Mama, tear jerker.
it was really nice, and the temperature started to drop, so we were all like, yes.
Matthew in his hobo outfit, looking outside at the like the
Listen.
friendship boats. Almost tears. I don't cry, but like almost tears because he was wearing my hat or Alex's hat or somebody's hat, and he was wearing his little poncho towel,
Yeah.
and he was just like looking at the river. I was just like, his eyes were glistening in the sun.
And
Get
then
outta
after
here.
we went to the Chorritos.
The chorritos, the little waters.
It's a little tiny splash pad.
Yes, because when you
at
say
Epcot.
chorritos, I want to say that it's like,
Like
sounds
chorritos.
chorritos de poop. That sounds disgusting.
Stupid.
Chorritos de agua.
That's what Miriam calls it, chorritos, because it's literal chorritos.
little
Like, it's not
water spurts. I get it, but I'm like, it still sounds cochinito. You know?
Yeah, I guess fine.
It sounds a little grossy. Okay, so the next episode was the best and the worst.
I think that episode, we were able to share two complete opposite experiences that neither one of us has been through.
That's true.
Like, you have never been through pregnancy for me, and I did not go to college. Let's just
Well, you didn't go through what I went through, so
let's just go as I didn't go to college.
we don't know what God has in plan.
Okay,
Good story.
fine. We don't know what God has in plan.
Oh, I do. Well, I'll tell you that right now. It's a no for me. Auntie.
You don't know what the Lord has for you.
Don't you wish that evil on me?
Let's wait
Ricky
on the
Bobby.
Lord.
You cannot use my quote against me.
Yes, I can.
Incorrect. You should have I'm gonna put a buzzard on this thing. So
Go
no.
ahead. But yeah, experiences that neither of us have gone through, I think was interesting. Again, we learned a lot. And we're still learning. Like, there's things that we mentioned or things that maybe like I mentioned in the whole pregnancy journey. That
Yeah,
you're like,
I
what is
learned what
that?
fire crotch was.
Yeah, lightning crotch.
Oh, whoops. Fire crotch is something else.
Lightning crotch. I learned a lot about your live. Even though I thought I knew a lot about your whole living situation at PBA, I didn't. So,
You didn't.
but
But
you're
it's
just,
okay.
or you're just overall like experience of like college.
It's true. It's true. I had a few friends, or one of my friends who lived with me there. Not Emily, Melissa, and she was just like, "Bro, I don't remember that." I was just like, "No, I do. It was bad. Okay. She was like, "No, I know." I was like, "No, you were out
Yeah.
and about and living your cottage life, and I was not. I was broke. It was a joke in the house."
Yep.
But I thought it was a great episode too. I learned a lot about pregnancy in general, and then about specifically your pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting. It was interesting to know, and now I know. I'm better prepared for the next one.
Yeah, I mean, the circumstances would be very different.
Very different.
Not only is everyone more prepared, including
Yep.
ourselves,
Yep.
but COVID is a less of a threat.
Well, COVID is officially no longer an emergency.
I heard. I saw
The
that.
CDC done put
Except,
it.
so like I went, remember I went to the ER like a
That's
month
right.
ago. They're still requiring masks in the emergency rooms.
Wow.
So I was like, okay. Well,
You know what? A few places still have like mask and I know that a lot of countries still require. Like
Mhm.
your parents or somebody went to Honduras
Mm-hmm.
recently, and they had like a whole campaign, like a like a whole, I don't know, conference thing, whatever, outside, and people had to be still in separated chairs with masks, like 6 feet apart.
I feel like in countries like ours, it's not as much of a threat because a lot of people have been able to get, for the most part, the care that they need and the resources. In foreign countries, they haven't.
Also, the vaccine. There's a lot of I don't know how you say it, information illiterate people. Like they just refuse to know the actual facts, and they refuse to get the vaccine, and then that creates a whole mayhem and chaos and restrictions, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But here, you're right. They're a little bit better, and COVID is no longer an emergency. Thank you, Lord, for bringing us through that safe and sound.
Amen.
And for those who did not,
those were tough times.
And those who did not make it out safe and sound, que el Señor los guarde. Que estén con el Señor.
Amén.
Amén.
Amén. All right. So next episode was the Did You Know? And there's where we talked about like facts about like the random stuff, either like about each other.
Stuff, yeah.
And I even had like Tito asked me this weekend. He's like, "Are you sure that I had that birthmark?" I was like, "I'm pretty sure that you had the birthmark." Like I changed your diapers.
We asked our mom.
We asked our mom, and she confirmed. He can't see it now because
he's all hairy and gross.
So when he was born white. Like
a pale baby.
He was white, but he was like one of those babies where like he would turn red for anything. So he was white, so you can tell more, especially like on his legs. Now Tordito's a lot darker.
A lot darker. Melanin, and he's hairy.
And like, he's a grown boy, so he's growing all this hair. So he can't tell on his legs, like, where's the birthmark.
It's like, well, I'm going to shave it when I get home and see what's up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shave his legs.
I think it was also the first and only episode so far that I cried in.
That's right. So, hold on. Go!
I think
I'm gonna stop.
The first two is what you meant, what you really wanted to put.
Sure, that's not at all what I meant to do. Who put me in charge of the soundboard?
Alex, you want to go?
Somebody who wants to be our producer, because I'm over it. I'm gonna make mistakes. Anyway,
yeah, I think it was the only episode where I cried.
It's true, but it was a good cry. It was positive.
It was a good cry
because it was about Matthew and
my boys.
Your boys, her homeboys.
My boys.
Your homeboys.
I love them. I'm obsessed with them.
She really is. It's weird. I mean, not weird in a bad way, but like.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad that she loves them and they love her back. They're equally obsessed with her than she is with them.
For the most part. Sometimes I have to sacarle el cariño a los dos. But
I do have an update. Well, not an update, but like almost like a disclaimer from that episode. Remember the licking of the ear story?
Oh God,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I saw my friend Melissa that weekend, the one who was laying on me and not saying a word.
Listening to the entire thing.
She was just like, I wasn't sleeping. She's like, I was awake. I was listening and like waiting to like in case something popped off. I'm like, it did. It popped off and it was near my ear, and I don't like it.
You needed to stop.
You needed
Melissa.
to get up and be like, no, thank you, sir. So she's like, in my defense, I'm like, no defense on your part. You suck, and that's messed up. She's like, I was there the whole time with you. I was not sleeping. I was just like, you failed me as a friend, and it was near my ear, and here we are. So she wanted me to clarify that, but
yeah,
it happened, bro. It happened.
It happened, Melissa.
And I'm forever scarred.
Listen, at least it didn't happen.
You're right.
It almost happened, but
as long as you did not touch my ear, because that would have been, I would have to cut my ear off.
Would you?
Van Gogh it. But yeah, so my friend was, whatever, there. I'm not going to correct it because she wasn't there. Anyway, so the following episode, which was last episode, was Body Yaddy 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 Yaddy. That was one of the first songs Mateo knew.
Why?
Because it was out at the time, and he would just. I remember once for Sister Sin's birthday, I sent her like an Instagram post of that song, or like I posted it, and I did not know that the song starts dirty. Very dirty. I did not know that.
I remember that. I was like, why would she post this for Sydney's
all of you
birthday?
were just like, what the heck is wrong with you, so? I was just like, I don't see nothing wrong with it until I heard it back, and I was just like, okay, Megan Thee Stallion. But whatever.
We actually, from the Body Yaddy episode, have, because we also did a poll on like
That's
some
right.
self-care.
What other ways do you self-care?
Right. So one of them was listen to podcasts.
Eso. We
Other-
should know this podcast.
Yeah, our podcast and other
others.
podcasts,
Right,
like
right.
that's self-care. Binge watch a show. That should have been on your list.
Listen, it should have been, but I felt like that was already too much.
Okay.
But I do binge watch.
Massage and facials.
Okay.
Love that.
Good for you.
Soph is traumatized from massages.
It was a very bad time for me.
It
Next
was-
season, we'll talk about it.
It was bad for all of us, but there's
Traumatic
second
for me.
chances.
Wrong.
Okay.
They've been cut off. That's a deal breaker for me.
Reading. That is self-care for this person.
Okay. I can't relate.
Um,
I prefer an audiobook. That's why.
okay. Aside from just regular reading, like reading the Bible specific.
Oh, que
Put that.
lindo. Spiritual food. Love it.
Need it. Taking Disney trips with friends.
Oh.
That was also
Somebody.
on the
But
list.
yes, I agree.
Spending time with family
Que lindos.
and taking care of little things in the everyday.
Okay. I wonder how that applies. Like, what do you mean?
I just think that like sometimes like people just have a lot going on, so then things like pile up. So like taking care of like little things, little by
Okay.
little.
I see how that would be a form of self-care.
I think about it, at least in my perspective, if I were to apply that and do it that way, let's say, for example, like at the house, we're leaving on Friday with Tennessee. Haven't packed or
A single
separated
thing.
anything,
Wonderful.
nothing. I also have to do laundry. I also have to make
Is
sure
it
that
gonna be cold there? No.
no,
but like a
at
light
night it's
jacket?
gonna be in the 50s,
That's cold. That's cold. It's a Florida girl. That's cold.
and during the days it's 70s, so it's
Okay.
not bad.
Not too bad.
I need to make sure that the house is clean for my house sitter.
Did I say Florida girl? Isn't Tennessee in Florida?
No, Tennessee's not in Florida.
Where is it?
Tennessee
Yeah.
is in Tennessee. You're thinking Tallahassee.
Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're gonna learn about maps next season.
Or in one of the seasons.
In
we'll
one of
learn
these
about-
seasons.
When
good
we learn
Lord.
about the 59 states.
Which is not a thing. I googled it.
Okay.
Absolutely
well,
not a thing.
I was like, where the
Just
hell did all
51.
these 59
Just
states
51.
come from?
I did Google that.
Um,
It's like, what are the rest of the 59 states? Wrong.
yeah. So we leave on Friday, but then everything needs to be ready by Thursday late night.
Right.
So I feel like if I take care of one thing here, one thing there, I like a little bit a day, I feel less stressed because I'm like waiting till the last minute for
That's
everything. So taking care of little things, that's for me. That's how I interpret it. I don't know if it's the right way.
Right. Person, let us know. User.
User person.
User person, let us know how you met that.
Yeah. But that was like our like favorite or like recaps of all of our episodes.
Our little favorite moments, our not so favorite moments.
Now, what is your favorite moment or your favorite thing about the entire experience so far from beginning to end, like when we started? When I told you like, hey, let's just do it.
I mean, I think you know me, I've said it before, the learning aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we started off with so much gear. We started off with so many things.
Yeah.
And we slowly started to reduce it because it's not necessary.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the editing process when it cooperates. But when it doesn't, I want to throw my computer
I bet.
into the wall.
I bet.
But I think the technical aspect is one of my favorites. I love the soundboard, although I suck at it.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to agree that fast because you could do it too.
Sure. Well, maybe we should put little labels on it.
Maybe we should. I
Yeah.
think that would be
That would be helpful.
next season, I think.
Yeah. I think my favorite part, I think I have a couple of favorite parts, but I think one of them is obviously like the whole like setting up and like getting things like together. Like when we went shopping for the chairs.
Yeah.
Or trying to figure out, like
What
what
kind of wallpaper,
background do
yeah.
we want? We were trying to follow like other podcasts and get ideas.
Sure. Listen, a lot of work goes into a podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let it fool you that, we're all set up here, but there's a lot of work that goes to tear down and, putting up.
Yeah. And I guess like getting to do this with someone that I'm comfortable with, because if
Yeah.
it was like, I'm sure that there's podcasts of like, oh, this person's funny, let's bring them together and let's
Yeah.
just do it. But like, I'm comfortable with you because you're my sister, and I would hope that you're also comfortable with myself.
Barely. But yes, I guess. Fine.
But yeah,
Okay. Well, I agree. I think that's also fun. I think the shopping and stuff and like trying to figure out what the look was going
with
to
the
be.
look.
I
We're already
think-
thinking of our ideas for our next look because we are changing it.
Right, because if we're gonna have a special guest or multiple special,
Dyslexia.
multiple special guests at a time, we're gonna have to figure out the setup. So
Yeah.
that's another, and during our break we will figure out these things and we're gonna figure out, I think that's my favorite part, the whole setup too. I like the actual recordings too, just because this is fun.
Yeah. Just stay tuned for our next look.
Stay tuned for our next Luke.
I mean, hopefully it's up to par, like with season 1
Of course it will be, or you know what, or better.
or better. It can be.
It can't be worse than this, bro.
This isn't bad.
I know, but I'm just saying it can't be
I'm
worse.
just kind of mad that there's dog hair on my chairs.
We tried
But,
so hard to
like,
protect them.
I have covers for them and everything.
We tried
It's
so
my dog.
hard, and yet so fun.
But yeah, I think that, and
Catch our new playlist. I'm gonna compose a playlist of this first episode of all the songs that I referenced to.
goes a playlist. I wanted to like do like a whole like thanks to like special people.
Right.
So obviously, we want to
Don't
thank
cry.
our You're so
She's gonna cry.
stupid.
She's
No,
gonna
I
cry, yeah.
wasn't. I was.
Mark my words, yo.
I was just gonna start saying like a list of people.
Dale, list of people.
Okay, so first I want to thank me.
I almost spit my whole beer out. Oh my god. I got
She wasn't expecting.
It's not. First of all, stay humble. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I mean, I guess yes, but like, leave yourself for last, you jerk.
I
Good
figured I
Lord.
started off on
I
the.
almost got beer out of my nose. I would have been so pissed.
So yeah, I want to thank me
Yes, everybody, let's thank Anna.
for telling Soph to like let's do it, let's start it. Like we don't
So
have anything to lose.
humble, so humble.
And then I was gonna thank Soph.
Oh, good. Wow.
Thanks Soph for doing it with me.
Claro.
Well, this was honestly her idea, just a long time ago, and then we just like
Right,
left
right,
it there.
That's all of my ideas go.
Yeah,
Self-deprecation.
you're so stupid. We also want to thank Matthew.
We want to thank Matthew always.
Always. We're still hoping that he's gonna be up to coming on the episode in a little bit.
In a little bit. We'll see.
Obviously, I have to thank my husband and Martina's General Service
Martinez General Services for sponsoring this podcast.
sponsoring this podcast, as well as Cultura Trading Company.
That's right.
She's wearing it today. I am not.
That's okay. Fake fan.
I'm
It's
not
fine.
a big fan.
She's not a fake fan. She's not, I promise.
And also, I think we want to thank our friends, our besties, and Chris, who's our social media manager.
Oh, Christmas. Good job.
Special shout out again to Cam for helping us out with the name.
That's true. Thanks a lot for those people who we've mentioned. Dr. Sin, Alex, which I love very much. I want everybody to absolutely know that. I've heard comments here and there. I love her very much. Okay.
She does love her.
That's
In a tough love, weird type of way
We complete each
that
other.
we don't understand. We don't understand.
It's fine.
but
You don't,
they
it's not for you to understand.
They
That's
understand
what's up.
each other. That's
It's not
that's
for you
all
to
that
understand.
matters.
You're right. Shout out to the special, mentions.
Yeah. And all of friends and family, our youth that have been watching and supporting
It's
this
true.
whole time.
And thanks to you guys, those who are just people that we don't know personally,
Yeah.
that we didn't like coerce you into listening to our podcast. We want to thank you guys so much for your support.
Yeah.
We honestly love this. I do.
I do
I'll
too.
speak for myself.
I had a really good at first I thought I was like, is this gonna be weird? But I had like a feel good moment with like a random like stranger like messaged us, and she was just like, I stumbled upon this and like I think you guys are hilarious, and she even said it. She's like, I don't want to sound weird. I don't want to sound like a
mama.
creep, But thank you for what you guys do. And I was just like, ay.
Qué lindo. Here are the tears.
No, and
Don't cry.
that was from a total stranger, like someone that we don't.
We didn't
No,
have
at all.
mutuals, which is great. It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Thank you for keeping up with the Kardashians.
Kardashians.
We honestly can't wait for the seasons to come, the episodes to come, because we're enjoying this, and we hope that you guys are
real.
enjoying this as well. Now let's see if we can get Matthew to make a special appearance for our final goodbye for this season.
I'm trying.
Matthew, hey baby,
Matthew, baby. Mateo. Venga con mami. Y Coco.
Matthew.
For those who don't know, Mateo calls Soph Coco.
We have no idea where it came from. I thought she made it up. She thought I made it up.
Hi, baby.
Hola, mi amor. ¿Y es el avión? Ven
Venga,
aquí.
ven.
Venga para acá.
No, ven.
Ven. Un momento. Venga a ver a la cámara.
He's trying to go into his playpen.
Okay, well, there must be something in there that's so interesting.
Venga, Mateo, ven.
Tráigalo, venga.
Tráigalo, please.
Tráigalo. Traiga el avión. We're not done recording, Dennis.
We just want Mateo to make a
Venga,
cameo
venga.
in our...
Oh, he was grabbing the pilot.
Oh, no,
Venga,
he
ven-
was grabbing somewhere. Oh, someone to fill it in.
Okay, venga. Enséñamelo. Venga. Vaya con mamá.
Venga, mi amor. Ay. Venga.
El micrófono. Muy bien. Hi, Matthew.
Dile.
Pero, ¿cómo se dice el agua?
¿Cómo se dice el agua? Gloop, gloop, gloop.
Es el sabe. Blu, blu, blu.
Can you sing a song? ¿Puedes cantar una canción? ¿Qué canción quiere cantar?
Pero, ¿cómo se dice el escenario?
Ay, déjese los audífonos. A ver. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Dale, cántame. ¿Y el avión? A ver. Doggy. Woof, woof, woof.
Pero, ¿cómo se dice?
Ay, plim, plim. Me lastime.
Mateo, una pregunta. ¿Tú me amas?
¿Amas a mamá? Oh, God, I broke his brain.
Hola, Pli, Pli.
Me lastime.
Me lastimé.
Oh, ¿una carita feliz? ¡Eso! Y una carita triste. Oh, my goodness. Y una carita asustada.
¿Y enojado?
Y enojado. Muy bien.
Feliz, sí.
Si estás feliz, feliz, aplaude así. Si estás feliz, feliz.
¿Quieres feliz?
¿No quieres feliz? Ok, si estás triste, triste, hace así.
Está triste.
No quieres, si estás enojado, hace así.
No quiere enojado.
Entonces, ¿cuál quieres?
No quiere. Sí, se le ve.
All right, so this is Matthew,
Is it
and
Matthew?
this is the end of our season 1. Thank you guys again so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for waiting for the grand finale. We love you very
Pero-
much.
Hacerlo se sabe.
Okay.
Pero, ¿cómo se le? Coco.
¿Cómo se- If you are listening and not watching, go ahead and...
Pero, ¿cómo se sabe la foto?
¿Cómo se hace la foto? Aquí haga cheese.
Pero,
Cheese.
Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And go ahead and put the little bell notification on our YouTube channel so you know when season 2 is coming up. And don't forget to put the post notification so you'll know when the date for season 2 comes out. And again, thank you guys so much. We're attempting to pop a bottle
And we...
of Rosie with
I can do it.
with Matthew in hand. I just don't know if we'll be able to do it. Ay, no, la mano no me dejan.
It's fine.
But we are going to pop this later. But thank you guys so much for keeping up with the Kardashians.
And we'll see you guys in season 2.
We'll see you guys in season 2. Bye.
Bye.
Matthew, can you say bye?
Dile bye a la cámara.
Dile adios.
Bye.
Bye, cámara. Okay. Thank you guys.